Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this box is the modification we're going to be working on. I got this like last year, and yes, I'm just not getting around to it. There's been so much going on. So anyway, let's just get it open. I've already opened it before, checked it out, but I'm going to show you guys before we start this modification or upgrade, if you will. So. Oh yeah, full LED, everything but the reverse light. So blink and brake is LED. I bought these before and I had an issue with them not working properly. I'd either have LED brake lights and no turn signals, or I could flip the plug around and I'd have turn signals and no brake lights. So it's kind of frustrating. I did come across somebody who solved the problem, and that is with this LED equalizer, load equalizer. And we're gonna see if this works. Hopefully that fixes it, because I love these lights. I had them on once before, but like I said, I had all kind of issues. That's why you never saw that video up until now. So we're gonna give this a shot. And man, these lights. Get this other one out. Yeah, these lights look good. And then they have, can't think what this stupid thing's called. The load. I mean, it has a load, but it wouldn't work. But I know the guy with a Hummer, he put one of these on there, and it had, yeah, he had the same problem I had. And he put one of these on there and he recommended it, and it fixed his. So we're gonna try this on mine. 2003 H2 Hummer LED tail lights, and they're all plug and play. You got the little ends, and of course the reverse light. You put the bulb in there. All right, so you're gonna need your load device, load equalizer, a T27 star bit so you can remove your tail lights, and of course your new tail lights. And your tail lights are held by two T27s and I think a couple clips on the side here. Remove those T27s. And I'm going to try it without the load equalizer first, so y'all can see what I was talking about. So what you're going to wind up doing is on your bulbs, you just turn it. And if you needed to change out your bulb in a Hummer tail light, you do the same thing. So if you just need to replace a bulb, they're locked in, you just turn it one way and it comes right out. And from there, you just pull your bulb out, put your new one in, reinsert it, twist and lock it, put it back up here, put your screws in, and you're good to go. But for us, we're putting in tail lights, so that is our brake light. This is our turn light or turn signal. And then of course our reverse light, and we'll keep the bulb in it because it's not an LED one. Make sure you got the correct one and always the correct orientation. Now these loads, they come with some 3M tape, so you can clean out your spot inside here and stick it to it. We'll do that later, but right now we're just going to see how this works. And it's all plug and play up to the... This was our brake and parking light. And if it doesn't work, you may need to come and flip the connection, but we'll just see. I'm gonna plug them in. And we're gonna see what happens. Unless I drop it, it'll be catastrophic. Be right back. And now that is just parking lights on. That looks pretty good. Here is brake light, turn signal, and just turn signal. So you can see it's not really doing a whole lot with the parking lights on and the right turn signal on. We'll hook up the other one and we'll get a look at both of them, how they operate before the load equalizer. Rotate it out and there we go. Shouldn't be that violent, but sometimes it gets that way. So same thing with the ends. If you need to change your bulb out in any one of these, your reverse, turn, or park and brake, you just spin it till it clicks. Out it comes. Pull your bulb out, get your new one, put it back in. Find your correct orientation, lock her back down, and you're good to go. And here's just a little, they clip in like a bulb, so it's like putting in a new bulb. You just bolt it back on, and then there's the load just sitting in there. Take off this little piece of foam for the reverse light. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Our speed arm short. Turn signal light. I don't know if y'all can see it down there. I apologize if you didn't. And then the parking light, brake light. All right. I can get them stay up there. We'll test them out. All right, so I'm going to try these out. First time, brand new out of the box. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you can hear me. Well, that's what it looks like with the tail lights, and it looks pretty cool. Let's try them blinkers. Yes, it doesn't really flash that well. Yeah. Try the brake light. See, the brake lights are super bright. I love that. It's my turn signals that I can't get to cooperate with me. Let's try signals with the brake lights on. Yeah, now see, that's what you want them to do. But I've got the brake light on. So now we're going to install one of these load equalizers, and we're going to see if that fixes that problem. All right, so the parking lights are on, the four-ways are on, the flashers are on, but as you can tell, it's not flashing. So I've got my load equalizer hooked up, and I found it to be the red wire on your stop and turn signal connector. And what you can do is you can clamp it on, and I'm clamping it to a ground because all it needs is a ground. I can hit this ground right here. I think I can hit, there we go. I just don't have a good ground. There you go. See how it's flashing good? So I know this black wire coming off this turn signal bulb is the ground, and the orange wire is the power wire. So I'm going to use a little clip. All right, guys, so that has fixed it. Now we can go to install. We'll press this on the back wall with that 3M tape. And that ought to be good to go. Reinstall my bulb socket. So let's clean us an area on that back panel for that bare load resistor to go on. We'll take the tape off. Like I said, we'll stick it on back here. Put my light plugs back in there. Make sure you twist them. You lock them in. And of course the reverse light still. You gotta take off that little piece of foam cover. There we go. Snapper in. Like it says, it has its own new clips. Now let's put this bad boy in. Make sure you got the correct orientation. Always make sure you start at an angle going in, because you want to get your clips to slip over that lip of metal. There we go. In between. Yeah, I think King Kong is looking a lot better. So yeah, out with the old head tail lights, in with the new tail lights. And man, those things look spot on. Anyway, let's break my camera. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you out in your next project on your Hummer, your H2 Hummer. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and guys, have a good one. See you on the next video.
It's all about humanity.